Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the second course creation stream for the Go in preparation for the launch event for TGC 2019. Unpublished. Right, it's this one, which I haven't named yet, but I've got the markers down. It's all about getting the pond in. That's all I want. It's all about getting the pond in. I've got the markers down. I know exactly where the let's zoom it in. Let's see where I put the first markers. Right, so let's back out of that. Right, there's the first marker. So that's the beginning of the dog leg. That's the second marker is the end of the dog leg. The third marker is the length of a pond. Evening call. It's alright, it's only text at the moment, Dad. It's no party audio. Right, just need to get my pond in and then I'll be able to set up the green for the first hole. That's where we got to last time. I'm going to put all the planting in at the end because that takes the longest. Evening, Dwayne. I'm just going to lay out what I want first and then get advice with the planting. Right. Right, so there's your water. There's your dog leg. You just need to mark out a length for some water now. I doubt it, Jack. Right, I need to mark out some length for some water. Scope land measure. Right, let's get the water marked out. Right, it's about 15 to 16 yards. You don't want it too long, but you want it long enough. Yeah, it was. In fact, I'll mark it a bit longer than that. I'll just grab all of that marker. Right. How do we get rid of these things again? Hang on, wait. Just get rid of that. Just mark it out a bit longer. Want it realistically about 30 yards. Right. That's about a good size for a bit of water. That's where the water's going to be, and then the green is going to be around about there. So if I can force the green, so that's the marker for the green. So the green is going to be about 20 yards long. That's what we want. go fine for the first hole marked out, and everything's marked out. So we know what we want, so that's where the T is. Right. Right, if we can get it to create a hole on that line. Right. Right, so T box is right on the marker there. Right, so let's get the create a hole key out. And so the marker is there. The second marker or what? Is that the second marker? I'll have to see. Is that the, yeah, I think that's the dog leg. So dog leg starts there and then goes to and then push that all the way up to the green, because that's where that needs to go to, because there's only 2 points for a dog leg, 2 points for a hog correction, so let's push that way on all the way up to the green. Trying to get it dead on the line, it's awkward. Trying to get it dead on line is awkward on the measuring lines I've put out. Try and keep it dead straight. It's an awkward thing to do. Trying to keep this right. Where's the green? So the green. So this is a nice long hole to open things up. The green ends just about there. So is it going to put a natural thing in? Yes it is. So now we just need, hopefully it's put a natural dog leg in against those T. It's a nice long T. Now if we just sort of lay, we've got the length we want now, which is fine. So what's the length? The length is, I think it's about 500. Is it 560 or something like that? Yeah, it's what's the length? Right, it's, so the length 545, so that's pretty decent for a first hole. It's pretty decent. So that's good. Pretty decent. He put all his things out. Now he just needs to put the water where the lines tell it. The kinks in the lines now. Let's have a look. Right. That's his dog. Right. It's pretty straight. There's not much of a dog leg. Right. Right. Let's try and. I think about. Was it about 100? Yeah, it's about 100 yards short the green. I wanted a stream there, so let's get rid of those. Hey up, Alan. Thanks for taking a look. I've got a lot of work to do. I'm trying to make this available for a launch event to launch the game when it comes out. So I've got a lot of designing to do. So let's get the water in. Getting the water in. How am I going to do that? Putting a pond in. Now, can I just flatten a bit of fairway where I want the pond in? So about where that second marker is. It's not quite on the line I wanted it. So round about, so a bit round about where he is. It'll be a WGC style event for PS4 players. Match play. Won't be exactly the same, but it'll be that type of event. Hey up, Sean. I've got to give something back to you. It's a fantastic game. with the PJ, it's going to make it even better. Now then, how am I going to get my any of you guys know the best way to put water hazards in? Because I'm new to this thing. This is the first thing I'm designing. Yeah, it won't be completed until release of the new game, Alan. Because it's specifically for it. Right. Let's just cancel all the steps on the PS4. It may take a while to cancel all the steps that I've just put in. Come on, game. Maybe I should just delete the whole and start again. Yeah, I think I might just do that, actually. We'll get rid of this and we'll get rid of this hole and we'll start it again. What does that mean, Sean? You're going to have to explain to me because I don't know anything about that. Right, course settings. Hang on, I've gone too far. Fairway settings, I'm guessing. Fairway span. Yeah, then there now what am I looking at? Fairway width. I'm guessing absolutely nothing. Reduced to 0. Thought so. And now I can easily put a lake in, can't I? Or a stream in. I don't want a lake for the first hole, I want the stream. Is that by the splines? Yeah. Right. So let's go to create add, create surfaces, create fairway. And it's the spline. Right. I think I've got it now, haven't I? I'm in the splines on the fairway setting. Okay. So I'm completely new at this. I'm trying to do it. Not the best thing to do. Right. Oh, now. Oh, you can just mark it out between splines, David. That works. Yeah, I sort of get the idea, and I can just mark it out between splines. Between intended dogleg points or whatever. Wow, I started that totally in the wrong place. Let's go back and start that again. Right, I didn't want that. I went back and put it back in. That's not what I wanted to do. So do the same thing you did last time. Just take everything out. You didn't want to do that. You wanted to completely get rid of it. Right, that's it. Right, that gets rid of that. And this time you want to start the spline in the right position. Okay, Sean. Right. I think Alan's going to see me, so what I want to do. So, right, there's your starting point, David. There's where your spline should have been. Right. So, it's a bit near that actually, so we'll start it. I marked it out for normal positions. It's probably going to start from about 25 yards in. I know it's stick movement. It's not as easy. It wasn't easy to keep it in line. The rough markers, I'll get rid of them when I complete the whole. The rough ideas as to what I want. They're not going to be exact. He's playing with the yeah, they've only just worked out that it's not as easy to keep the line straight. Because I'm playing with arms. Right. So let's get the first patch of fairway marked out. It's going to be about 50 yards in. Right, it's going to be about 50 yards in from tee to green, so it's a nice easy tee shot. Right, so the fairway is going to start there. I didn't actually want a dog leg, but the creation didn't allow for it because I didn't keep it straight. Right, I'll do this rough markers. I just take what I get from it. Right, rough markers. Right, yeah, camera view. Waypoints are a bit off. I'll get rid of them. the game itself is fine, although one or two of our friends are reporting error reports on the PS4. And it's quite regular as well in one case. But I'm not having the same problem. I'm fine with it. Right, market. Alright, so that's your fairway start. So use the spleen to create the fairway now. Right. So, oops, try and keep it online. It's not easy, but try and keep it inside of the intended line. It's not that easy, but the markers are roughly what I want, but it's turning awkward. Yeah, the whole creation didn't go as planned. So what I want is a bit of turn. So I want about 211. I want a turn about 211 or a drop. I want to put the streams so that the tour clubs have something to think about. Right, 268. I'm not getting them, but somebody else is. Right, so there's your thing, and right, so you want a little bit of a turn up this line. It's difficult to keep it straight. Right, there you go, there's your stream point. There's your stream point. Right, so let's see if I can get him to speak to you the next time he's online. He's not online at the moment. It's specifically on the PS4. Chat. Right, so why is it? let's get rid of that. That was a complete and utter mess. Why is it any time? I hate these splines. I can give you his tag if that helps. I reckon this is going to be the easiest way. I reckon flattening it out is going to be the easiest way for me. It's a lot more difficult doing it this way. Right. That's fine. So let me get rid of those spleens. Yeah, it's... I'll write it... I was going to say I'll write it in on the PC, but the PC's not on. It's early hyphen 1981. Lowercase. Yeah, I know. It's every time I try and make a correction, it puts it back in. You know. I hate this damn thing. At times. Yeah, that's fine. Let's get rid of the spleens, right? I think I have to mark it out all the... I think I have to mark out the entire fairway. Yeah, well, that's fine. I'll put several spleens on it. Right. Yeah, I'll put several spleens on it. Right. Unless I put a surface in between the spleen. Surfaces, fairway, brush. It might be easier to do that actually. Trace out the first part and then add your thing. Right. Right, I might have to use the brush then because the spleens aren't being very helpful at the minute in this case. So mark out where you want to start the fairway and mark out the best piece for it. Might be that one. So the spleens are the easiest way. I don't think I put enough of them down. I think that was the problem with it. Do I need to put them down every 10 yards or something? Right, let's try and keep the line you wanted. Right. Yeah, I might have to put more down than I'd want to put down. Try and keep it on the line you wanted. Do I have to put about 10 down? 10 or 20 down to mark it out right? Right, let's try and get the line you wanted to get. Oh. Right. Try and put 4 or 5 down. I need to put them on the outline so you create a border. Right. Oh, okay. So over on this left hand side and the right hand side, you're saying the extreme left and the extreme right? Because if that's the case, I'll start doing that then. Right, put it there. Put it there. Having to start right and left side of the fairway. Right. So is this a total waste of time? Right. So that's, so let's go back then. Let's just start at the left side. Whoops, that's past the tee box, so you can't have that. Or is it? Where's the tee box? So that's your start at the left side. Right. Start. And then so the left side is going to go out as far as it's pointed out there. Right, I think I'm getting some more splines down. Whether they're in the right position, I don't know. Whether they look right, they're in the right position, I don't know. Because the actual creation, I couldn't keep it on the line I wanted to keep it on when I was creating the hole. Right, so I don't know why it's saying it's 500 and odd yards. Right, let's go up the left hand side. No, I didn't say anything. Before anybody says, oh, I didn't say anything. It was somebody else that said in the thing for the confirmation, not me. the left side's done. If you go back yesterday, you'll find I didn't. Let's mark out the right hand side now. Dear me. No, that was something different. And it wasn't about... It was about the tournament that's coming up. Was intended for the day of release. I didn't say when the release was. I'm trying to line up the right area here. I'm trying to line up the right area with the end of the fairway. I think this is what I'm doing. Okay, that's not a problem. Just have to hope the developers haven't heard that. Right. And then the corner, and then it runs up to green at the back. That was the final point. So we've got our rough layout. Right, let's get rid of the correct. Oh, that's what it's done. It's now. Right, so I just need to put the other spleens in now to fill that other gap in. Just need to put the other spleens in the middle to put the other gap in. Right, okay. Right, so create surfaces, it's fairway, it's spleens, and you need to put things in the middle now. So in the middle of those lines, right, so what we need to do, keep it on a straight line. Sean did, but nobody else was supposed to know, so I didn't give it out. It's just that other people have picked it up without me giving it out. No, I never set up last night. You can check the video, mate, but what I was doing was telling other viewers to stop mentioning it, not mentioning it myself. I've got to stop them from mentioning it as well, otherwise it gets out to the wrong people. Because I even spoke to my mod about it, and because I wasn't happy about how much was said. Oh dear, the developer is in trouble. Well done, folks. That wasn't clever, was it? I'll check it out again. I'm just a bit worried at the moment because I'm being accused of something at the minute. So until I get notified I haven't done anything, then I can't do much. Giving out a release date when I clearly didn't. The other developer that's just been in this evening has accused us of it. Notice why everything's stopped, because I want him to come back and accuse me again, because I'll be telling him straight I didn't do it. So notice I'm hanging about. Because I don't appreciate being accused of something I clearly haven't done. Well, it came across as if I was at fault. So I'm sorry if it came across the wrong way. But it came across to me as if I was at fault. Don't ask, David, you'll only make it worse. Okay. Well, let's just leave it where it is, shall we? I wasn't very appreciative of that comment that you just put in. Because that's something I would never do. Just to make it clear. How's that going to work, Alan? is the right bumper for added boost. Is that before you pull it forward? Or is it after you pull it forward? In other words, after the downswing. Dear me. Right. Create surfaces so it's fairway now, and you add it between the right. You know, back to normal because everybody's calmed down again. Everybody's not gonna have not gonna cause you issues when you don't need to. It's a bit of a silly question, that, David. Doesn't need to refer to that. Fairway spleen. Oops. Fairway spleen. Right. So there's your first bit. Let's mark out all the bits around it. Right. You can in this game, David. Just in a ghost format. Right, I just need to fill the other bits in. I just need to put splines on the other bits as well. Right, so we'll fit this lot in. We'll thicken the fairway on this bit. So we'll thicken the fairway here. Right. 212. 250. Yeah. 316. I get what you mean there. we want that to run like that. Let's see how that looks. When the bits are filled in. There we want. Yeah, it looks. No. It's just the bits in the rough that you want to fill in. Right. What's that you're planning for the next instalment, Alan? I missed the point that David was on about. Right. Move. Right, so it's there. Right. Oh, okay. Okay. So I'm gonna put some fairway. So create, add. Right, 106. So green fairway, and it's all the way back. You actually want to move it back to fill in this little bit here. With a bit of fairway. You want some rough, but not a lot of it now. Right, put it, double it, and then get it straightened out. Oops, it's not quite on line, not quite keeping it in the lines. The lines are a little bit out. That's fine. 316. I think I've got it. Right. Just follow that line. Sorry, follow the straight line and just take it up to the end and get it to fill it in. Right. That way you can have a start. Now this is your starting stream. Right, so that's fine. So let's take those out and get the game to fill those in, which it has done. In fact, we'll put another spleen on that one, and we'll put a fill in on that one. So that's good, and we'll fill that in. Right. Okay, so that is now filled in, so it doesn't look as bad now. So if we have a look at what we've got, it doesn't look as bad. That area there can be where the stream is, or where the thing gets flattened. So what about this? If you go to landscape flatten and take the tool out, there's a ton of what? Yeah, Yeah, will do. Right, we'll check that. What I'll do is I'll check it at the end of the broadcast. I'll end the broadcast about 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock, so I can check it. In fact, I'll end it now so I can check it. Okay.